25 seconds of delay was all it took for a train company to apologize to its customers. If I ask you to guess the place where this story happened, I think some of you might guess it correctly. It happened in Tokyo, Japan. The place, or probably the only place in the world, where a train company will issue an apology to its customers for a 25 seconds of delay. This is Wu English, the channel that is specialized, that is dedicated since 2019 to teaching you English the right, the natural way through a meaningful context. And today we meet in another listening story. The story we chose for you today is a story of a one day spent in Tokyo, Japan. We are going to see the different aspects of life there, how they are different, and what are the unusual things that you can only see in Japan. The story we choose for you today is an A2 story, so it's suitable for beginners. If you are a beginner, you have just started your journey of learning English, the story is just right for you. If you are an intermediate or above, the story might seem a little too comfortable for you, but that does not mean that you will not benefit from it. As always, for a maximum benefit, we recommend three things. First, listen to the story without doing anything. Just familiarize yourselves with the sounds, with the flow of the words, and with the story itself. For the second time of listening, try to listen with a piece of paper and a pen in your hand. As you listen, make sure to note down any new words that you encounter. For the third listening, try to listen and then go to the comment section and try to answer the questions in the quiz that you will find there. If you are new to this channel, of course, make sure to subscribe. If you have already subscribed, thank you so much, but only you need to do one simple thing, which is click the thumbs up before you start listening. And of course, if you know someone who might like to enjoy this journey with us, make sure to share this channel with them. Without further ado, let's jump into the story Life in Japan.
Chapter 1. Before the City Wakes. It is 4:47 in the morning. Tokyo is still dark. But one light is on. It is on the 9th floor. It is Kenta's kitchen light. Kenta is 44 years old. He works in an office in Shinjuku. He has worked there for 19 years. Every morning looks the same. He stands at the kitchen sink. He drinks 1 cup of green tea. He drinks it standing up. He does not sit down. The shirt is white. He buttons it from the bottom up. The jacket is dark blue. He checks his shoes. They are clean, very clean. He checks them twice. He picks up his black bag. The door closes behind him. The hallway is empty. The elevator is slow. He looks at the floor. He waits. Outside, the air is cold. A cleaning truck moves slowly down the road. 2 workers in orange uniforms sweep the sidewalk. They do not speak. They just sweep. Between his building and the station, there is a small shrine. It is very old. It sits between 2 tall buildings. Kenta walks past it every morning. He does not stop today. But he looks. A woman in a coat stands in front of it. She puts her hands together. She closes her eyes. Then she picks up her bag. And she walks to the station. Kenta walks the same way. Other men come out of other buildings. Same bag, same jacket, same direction. No one talks. No one looks up. but they all know the way. The station entrance is already bright. White lights, white walls. A woman sells coffee near the door. Small cups, very hot. Steam rises in the cold air. Kenta does not stop. He walks down the stairs. The platform is long and clean. White lines on the floor. Yellow lines on the edge. People stand behind the yellow line. Always behind it. Kenta stands in his spot, the same spot. Every morning, the same tile. He looks at the sign above. It says 5:34. He looks at his watch. It says 5:33. He waits 1 minute. The train arrives. It arrives at exactly 5:34. The doors open at exactly the right place. Kenta steps in. He finds a small space between two people. He does not move. The doors close. The train moves. Outside the window, darkness first, then a light, then a station. More people come in. The car fills up quickly. Kenta closes his eyes. In Japan, this has a name. Inimuri. It means sleeping, while still being present. It is not laziness. It means, I worked hard yesterday. It means, I will work hard today. The train moves under the city. Above him, 37 million people live here. Most of them are still sleeping. But Kenta is already moving. He is already inside the machine. And this machine, it never stops. This is how his day begins. Not with noise, not with sunlight. With 1 cup of tea, 2 clean shoes, and a train that is never late. Chapter 2. The Machine That Never Stops. It is 6:15 in the morning. Kenta is not alone. He is never alone. Look left, look right. Every seat is full. Every space between seats is full. Every door is full. This train carries 1,000 people. This line carries 4 million people every day. 4 million. Every day. Think about that number. 4 million people. On one train line. Every single day. Kenta cannot move his arm. He cannot open his bag. He cannot turn his head. He stands. He waits. He breathes. The train stops. The doors open. More people come in. This is not possible, but it happens every morning. There is a word for this in Tokyo. Tsukin Jigoku. It means commuter hell. People use this word every day. They say it. Then they get on the train. The train moves again. Kenta looks at the window. He sees his own face. He looks tired. He knows this. The train arrives at Shinjuku Station. Kenta steps out. He walks fast. Everyone walks fast. No one stops. No one looks at the ceiling. But the ceiling is beautiful. Shinjuku Station has 51 exits. 51. New people get lost here every day. Some people have worked here for years. Some of them still get lost. 3.5 million people pass through this station every day. That is more than the whole city of Los Angeles. Every single day. In one station. Kenta does not think about this. He just walks. Left, right, down, up. He knows every step. His feet know the way. His brain is already at the office. He passes a bakery. The smell is strong. Warm bread. Sweet bread. He slows down for 1 second. 1 second only. Then he walks again. At 8 o'clock, he sits at his desk. The office is already full. Some people came at 7. Some people came at 6:30. No one says anything about this. It is normal. Kenta opens his computer. The screen is bright. His inbox has 41 new emails. He got here 2 minutes ago. Across from him sits a man named Hiroshi. Hiroshi is 61 years old. He has worked in this office for 33 years. He comes in early. He stays late. He never talks about it. He just does it. Between Kenta and Hiroshi, a small plant. It sits on the desk. It is very small. Someone waters it every day. No one knows who. At 8:30, the office phone rings. Then another phone. Then another. The room fills with sound. Tokyo is awake now. All of it. 37 million people, moving, working, waiting, buying, selling, every second of every minute. This city does not have a pause button. There is no slow moment. There is no quiet hour. The machine is always on. And Kenta is one small part of that machine. But without him and Hiroshi and 4 million others on that train, the machine stops. The machine never stops.
Before we continue our journey, our adventure in Japan, and before we go to chapter number 3, I have a little challenge for you. As you go through chapter number 3, I want you to find the definition, the meaning of the word karoshi. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. It's a Japanese word. Write for me the definition in the chat, and of course, if you haven't yet, make sure to like this video. Let's continue.
Chapter 3. The Price of the Suit. It is 9 o'clock in the morning. The office is quiet, but it is not peaceful. Kenta looks at his screen. The numbers are not good today. His manager walks past his desk. He does not look at Kenta. Kenta looks back at his screen. In this office, silence has many meanings. Good silence, bad silence. Kenta knows the difference. Today is bad silence. At 11 o'clock, a meeting starts. Everyone sits around a long table. No one speaks first. The manager speaks first. Always. Kenta writes in his notebook. He writes fast. He underlines 3 things. He circles 1 word. He looks at the word. He does not smile. The meeting ends at 12:30. Kenta does not go to lunch. He eats at his desk, a small box, rice and fish. He eats in 7 minutes. He counts. Hiroshi does not eat at all. Kenta watches him for a moment. Hiroshi stares at his screen. He does not move. He looks very tired. He always looks very tired. There is a word in Japan, karoshi. It means death from overwork, not a story, not a warning, a real word for a real thing. 1 in 5 workers in Japan is at risk. 1 in 5. Look around any office in Tokyo. Count 5 people. One of them. Kenta knows this word. Everyone in this office knows this word. No one says it out loud. At 2 o'clock, Kenta stands up. He walks to the window. He looks down at the street. People move fast below him, small and fast, like the train this morning, like every morning. He sees a man sitting on a bench. The man is in a suit. His jacket is open. His tie is loose. His eyes are closed. He is not sleeping. He is just stopping. For 1 minute. Just stopping. Kenta watches him. Then his phone rings. He walks back to his desk. At 6 o'clock, most offices in the world close. Not here. The lights stay on. The phones keep ringing. The screens stay bright. Kenta's wife sends a message. It says, "Dinner is ready." He reads it. He puts his phone face down. He keeps working. This is not unusual. This is Tuesday. At 8:30, Kenta puts on his jacket. He picks up his bag. He walks to the elevator. 2 people are still at their desks. He says goodnight. They nod. They do not stand up. Outside, the air is cold again. The same cold as this morning. But it feels different now. Heavier. He walks past the small shrine. It is dark now. One small light burns next to it. A red light. Very small. It has burned there for 100 years. Kenta stops. For the first time today, he stops. He looks at the light. He does not put his hands together. He does not close his eyes. He just looks for 5 seconds. Then he walks. Tomorrow, Hiroshi will come in early again. Tomorrow, the inbox will have new emails. Tomorrow, the train will be full. Tomorrow, the machine will be on. But tonight, one man stood in front of a small light for 5 seconds. And that was enough. The city does not notice. The city never notices. It just keeps moving. Chapter 4. The City Between the Cracks. It is 9:15 at night. Kenta walks out of the station. He does not go home yet. He turns left. Under the train tracks, there is a small door. The door is red. Light comes from inside. Smoke comes from inside. The smell of chicken and charcoal. Kenta pushes open the door. He sits down at a small counter. 6 seats. Only 6. The cook stands 1 meter away. He does not say welcome. He nods. That is enough. This place has no name on the door, no sign, no photograph on the menu. Just 3 words on a small paper. Kenta knows what to order. He has been here before. Tokyo has more Michelin stars than any city on earth. More than Paris. More than New York. More than anywhere. But Kenta is not in a Michelin restaurant. He is under a train track, eating chicken on a stick. And this is perfect. Above his head, a train passes. The walls shake a little. The cups shake a little. The cook does not look up. Kenta does not look up. This is normal. This is home. The man next to Kenta is very old. He wears a gray jacket. He holds his cup with two hands. He stares at nothing, but he looks peaceful, very peaceful. Kenta eats slowly. This is new. All day he was fast. Fast train. Fast lunch. Fast meeting. Now, slow. He looks around the small room. On the wall, there are old photographs. Black and white. The same street. But 60 years ago. No tall buildings. No trains above. Just a small road. And one light. Tokyo was almost completely destroyed in 1945. Almost everything burned. Almost everything fell. Then the people came back. They built one small shop, then another, until the city stood again, taller than before, louder than before. Kenta does not think about history, but he is sitting inside it. He finishes his food. He pays. He steps back outside. The street is different at night. Same street, but different. The lights are orange now. Not white like the office. Not white like the train. Orange and warm. A woman walks past with a small dog. The dog wears a coat. A blue coat with buttons. Kenta watches the dog. For a moment, he almost smiles. Almost. He walks to the convenience store on the corner. It is open. It is always open. Every hour, every day, every year. Inside, the light is very bright, bright like the office. But it feels different here. There are 150 things to buy. Hot soup, cold coffee, warm socks, new toothbrush, concert tickets, stamps, everything. In Tokyo, there is one convenience store for every 2,000 people. One store for every 2,000 people. They are everywhere. Open always. Ready always. Kenta buys one small chocolate. He puts it in his pocket. He does not eat it now. It is for later. It is for him. Only him. He steps back outside. The air is cold and clean. Above him, the city goes up and up and up. Glass and light and steel. But down here, at street level, it is small and warm and human. Tokyo is the biggest city in the world. 37 million people. But tonight, under the train tracks, it felt like a village. 6 seats, 1 cook, 1 nod. That was all. The biggest city in the world can feel like the smallest place. If you know where to look. Chapter 5. The Last Train Home. It is 11:40 at night. The train is almost empty now. Almost. Kenta sits down. For the first time today, he sits on a train. Across from him, a young woman is asleep. Her bag is on her lap. Her head rests against the window. The window is cold. She does not wake up. 2 seats away, a man in a uniform stares at his phone. His eyes are open, but he is not reading. He is just looking. The train moves through the dark. Outside, the city is still lit. Every window, every sign, every street, still bright, still on. Kenta looks at his hands. He opens them. He closes them. He looks at his watch. 11:52. The train stops. This is his station. He stands up slowly. He picks up his bag. He walks out. The platform is quiet. One man sweeps near the far end. The same orange uniform as this morning. Maybe the same man. Maybe not. Kenta walks up the stairs, out of the station. The cold air comes again. He stops for 1 second. He breathes it in. The walk home is 8 minutes. He knows every step, every crack in the road, every tree. He passes a park. Very small. 3 benches, 1 old tree. A light above the tree. Moths circle the light. Around and around. Always the same circle. He stops. He watches the moths for a long time. Just watches. Then he walks again. His building is gray and tall. All the windows are dark, except one. The 9th floor. His floor, the kitchen light. His wife left it on. He stands outside and looks up at it. One small yellow square, high above the street. He goes inside. The elevator is slow. He looks at the floor. He waits. The door opens quietly. He takes off his shoes, slowly. He places them side by side, straight, very straight. He walks down the hall. The first door is closed. He pushes it open very slowly. His daughter is asleep. She is 7 years old. Her blanket is on the floor. He picks it up. He puts it back over her. He stands there for a long time. He stands there. The second door is closed. He pushes it open. His son is asleep. He is 10 years old. One arm is outside the blanket. One arm is inside. His mouth is open. He breathes slowly. Kenta watches him breathe. In, out, in, out. He pulls the door closed, very quietly. He walks to the kitchen. The light is on. There is a plate on the table, covered with a cloth. His dinner, still warm. He sits down. He does not take off the cloth yet. He just sits. The kitchen is small. The table is small. There is a drawing on the refrigerator, held up by a small magnet. A yellow sun. A blue house. 3 people standing outside. A man in a dark jacket. A woman. 2 small children. The man is smiling in the drawing. Kenta looks at it. Outside the window, the city is still moving. A truck on the street below. A light in a building across the road. Someone still at a desk. The train, far away, still running. Still carrying people somewhere. Tokyo does not sleep. It never sleeps. At any hour of any night, someone is awake. Someone is working. Someone is on a platform. Someone is walking home. Kenta looks at the window. He looks at the city. Then he looks at the drawing on the refrigerator. The yellow sun, the three people, the man in the dark jacket. Smiling. He sits very still. The city moves outside. The kitchen is quiet. His daughter's blanket was on the floor. Now it is not. His son is breathing slowly. His dinner is on the table. Still warm. One light was left on. He looks at his hands again. He opens them. He closes them. Outside, the city is still moving. And Kenta sits alone in the kitchen. And the light is on. 37 million people live in this city. How many of them are sitting in a quiet kitchen right now, looking at a child's drawing on a refrigerator and thinking about nothing and everything at the same time?
And with this, we come to the end of this video and the end of our journey in Tokyo, Japan. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you have benefited from it. Maybe share with us some words in the comment that you have learned from this story. But most importantly, I want to hear what was the aspect that surprised you more about life in Japan. With this, I would love to remind you for one more time to kindly like this video to show some support. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and if you know someone in need of a good place to learn English, make sure to recommend for them Woo English. Thank you so much for watching. See you in another video and another amazing story on Woo English.